you know, I'm calling it a day now.
And I think, Martine, you touched on it there as well. You know, domestic abuse or abuse of any kind doesn't at all, it doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor or black or white or what end of the social scale you come from. It's such a horrific thing. But I think that if you are seen as someone who's strong, successful, it almost makes it more difficult to admit to.
Yeah, I mean, my mum was a career woman, very intelligent, very educated, and even though she made the choice to get away from my dad, it took years. It took 9 years to get away from him. We had panic buttons. In the end, I could call the police when I was 4 years old, and they would keep me on the phone upstairs while what was going on downstairs. And guess what? By the time the police got there, it hadn't happened, so they couldn't convict him of anything. And we would move all around the country, like I say, with these panic buttons, and he would find us, say he'd been on the oil rigs or he'd lost us, whatever. And unfortunately, sometimes these men do use children as a weapon as well. And they know that's where it's going to hurt you the most. He knew that was going to hurt my mum the most. And she was really strong. And even once she decided to leave, like I say, it took her years to be able to do that. And she paid the price for that with him because she'd chosen to leave him. So it's a really scary decision to make. But it is one that, in the end, you know, I think women are dying of domestic abuse every week.
Absolutely.
Two every week.
2 every week. 2 women are killed by their partner or ex-partner each week. And that's only in England and Wales alone. We have to say 2 out of 5 of victims of domestic violence are men as well.
Yeah.
I mean, just listening to you there, because obviously you've had first-hand experience of this, just say that Mel B was one of your close friends. And you saw things where you thought, you know, with one of your friends, I'm not sure about her husband's behaviour to her. What would you address it?
I think that you have to sort of be led by them. They have to be ready to leave. Because if not, it could cause even more trouble, and the consequences could be catastrophic. So you're not dealing with something lightly here. They have to want to go, and then once they do want to go, you have to have a plan. You have to be very clever about it, because these men that are bullies, they know, they follow their every move. They're obsessed.
Which is easier now in social media days, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. So it has to be a calculated move, and you need to talk to. There are lots of organisations out there that will help and will give advice when you're ready to go, but they have to be ready. But if I knew one of my friends was suffering and she wanted to do it, I'd do it. I'd help her all the way.